Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Soil Matters. We have a special guest with us. The invisible gardener. We can't even see him. He's wearing some funky colors. Andy Lopez, thank you, brother, for coming. I know you and Leighton know each other a lot better than I know you. We're going to be doing a show together, so you guys can look forward to that. But I'm going to jump off. You guys take it over and have a hell of a good show.
Okay, Ken.
Thanks,
bye.
Ken. And good to see you again, Av. And Andy, as always, a pleasure to see you. Andy is a really interesting character with a lot of depth in the world of understanding microbes, soil health. And one of his greatest attributes is the use of all different types of rock dust. So I'm very excited to have you on today to talk about remineralization of soils. So go ahead and Andy, tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us your backstory and how you ended up here.
I like snorting rock dust. I was confused when I was young. Look at that white powder. When you use it, you can't help it but get it. So you snort it. You go, oh, this is good stuff. So I don't know. I started rock dust. Really, you know how I got into rock dust? So in Florida, when I was young, we used to live. I lived in Hialeah, Florida, which is like right outside Miami, and you had that lower part down there. So it's Homestead, not too far away, which was the country at that time. And so my dad used to go with me to the country to go buy vegetables to the farmers market and fruit and stuff like that. And we used to go by this place, and for some reason, I remember the guy's name. Even to this day, I remember his name is Eversol. It really made a big impression on me because I would see a sign that would say organic produce, My dad said, that's too expensive. Don't do this. Go over here. I said, no, let's give it a shot because why not? The guy has a big place. So he had every fruit in the world there, everything going on over there. And I said, what are you feeding this thing? Because I'm always curious, at that age. And he took out this product, which I even remember. I was going to say, I remember the name. I almost came to my mind because he had this rock dust product that was made from New Jersey, and it wasn't really a rock dust. It had rock dust in it. It had green sand in it. You all know what green sand is, right? It had green sand in it. It had feather dust, a bunch of other things, but it did have a couple of different kinds of rock dust in it. And so he was telling me about this rock dust. He says, "This is rock dust. It's called glacier rock dust. It's come from northern Canada. Let's come over." And I'm going, "What the heck?" And one of the things that was really interesting, there's a big wind came blowing up and blew. He had a bag of rock, and it blew this dust, and it dusted his whole property. He said, "I just fed my property." And that got me going on to because I was already as a kid, I had like 150 customers by the 9th grade. Okay, and it was like I was really good at my yard. People used to walk by. And they would steal the tomatoes. There were tomatoes growing on the fence. I would sit there and watch a lady right in front of me take a tomato, walk away, and I would walk up to her and says, I'll give it to you if you ask me for it. The lady said, "Why don't you get a little can here? We'll put some money in as we take the stuff." And good. So I put the can there. They would put money in and take the stuff. The old lady would go into the yard and say, "I want that one over there." I'm going, holy cow. And that was kind of like the start because the next door neighbor said, "Why don't you come over here?" The other lady says, "Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here?" And I was kind of weird to begin with. I didn't do phys ed. I remember telling the teacher, "I don't want to do baseball. I don't want to do football." My brothers were into all that stuff. I said, "I don't want to. How much physical can you get digging a garden, being in a garden? Come on, I want to do a garden." I said, "Well, okay, we'll figure it." So they said, "Okay, you have to go into home ed," which I was the only guy in home ed. At first I said, "Oh God, home ed." But after a while I'm going, "Oh, look at all the chicks. Wow." And the chicks were going, "What's the guy doing in home ed?" And they said, "Well, he's doing a garden." A garden? And man, I don't know if I should say this on TV, but the lady says, "We'll help you do this garden, okay?" And it was really cool because all the guys at first, Andy says, and then he was going, "Maybe there's something there. Maybe, maybe something's going on there." And these ladies helped me not only do the garden in phys ed, which is cool. I got actually credit for it. But I was like the very first guy. I went to the principal and says, "I want to do a garden for the high school. And what I want to do is I want to grow tomatoes."